My dear student, I am going to next third part from this chapter 4 Monsoon and the climate. Now today we will also discuss about the type of monsoon. Already you have also studied. There are two types of the monsoon or the monsoon branch in our country. First is the you have also studied about the Arabian Sea branch of the monsoon. Arabian Sea branch of monsoon. Branch of monsoon. But now we will also discuss about the Bengal branch of the monsoon. Bengal branch of the monsoon. Of the monsoon. We know Bengal branch of the monsoon, that means which types of the monsoon originate from the Indian Ocean but continuous blow over the Bay of Bengal and reach in the Meghalayas, Assam and the northeastern parts of our country. It is also barricaded by the Arakan Yoma Mountains. Arakan Yoma Mountains. In this figure, we can also discuss and see about this Bay of Bengal branch of the monsoon. Suppose that this is the rough figure of the India. It is also a rough sketch of the map of India. Here is Jammu and Kashmir regions. That areas, Sikkim, northeastern parts of India, north, Andaman Nicobar Islands, here Lakshadweep Islands. When originate in these sectors, that means high pressure belt formed during the summer season or the June-July month of the June-July, high pressure belt formed in the Indian Ocean and low pressure belt formed on the Indian subcontinent mainland areas. Then air blow from the high pressure towards the low pressure. We have also completed the Arabian Sea branch of the monsoon, and these types of the direction of the winds over the Bay of Bengal when continuous flow towards the from the north southwest to northeast direction, then it is also barricaded by the Arakan Yoma hills or the mountains who found in the eastern parts of India, and it is also barricaded to the Myanmar regions and the Thailand, etc., other neighboring countries. And here is also Garo, Khasi, Jaintia hill located here. Then here is also Himalayas ranges. So Himalaya, Arakan Yoma, Garo, Khasi, Jaintia hill also barricaded to these winds and continuous move in the from the east to west directions, and firstly reach during the month of the June and July in the Meghalaya regions, Assam regions, Tamil Nadu regions in our countries, and heavy rainfall occur during this month. Next, after the 15th July, these types of the winds reach in the West Bengal regions, Bihar, Jharkhand regions, then UP, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh regions, and it is also reach in the month of August in the from the that means in the Delhi regions, Punjab or Haryana, until the Punjab and Haryana coverage by these winds. And heavy rainfall also received in these areas in our countries during the month of June, July, and August. Then in the last August, that means last week of the August, it is also hold in these areas, Punjab, Haryana, and Uttarakhand areas, and heavy rainfall occur there. Then continuous, we know, monsoon winds dependent on the apparent movement of the sun. When the position of the sun go down towards the southern hemisphere from the north to south, then left these areas, that means Tropic of Cancer, and continuous reach towards the south. Then the low pressure belt area shifted from the North India towards the South India, from the plain towards the plateau regions. Therefore, low pressure belt form here, low pressure belt form in the South India, and high pressure coverage in the North India. So therefore, air cannot easily reaches until the north and the northwest or central parts of India. That means that regions has left and withdraw and continuous back from those areas, and the rainfall also decreases in these areas after the month of the August and September. In the September and October, this area has also left and continuous withdraw from these sides and back from this area. Then we will also learn about the withdrawal of the monsoon or the retreating of the monsoon. Next, we will also discuss about the onset and the withdrawal of the monsoon. Onset of the monsoon means monsoon set in our country within 4 months. That means from the May to September, May, June, July, August, and September. These 4 and 5 months is known as the monsoon season in our country. Therefore, within 4 months, monsoon firstly start in the last week of the May. In the June, it is also cover a southern parts and the coastal region of India, Andaman, Nicobar Islands, etc. In the month of July, it is also reach Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea in the central parts of the India coverage. In the August and September, it is also cover a maximum and whole parts of our countries. Next, in the last and the first week of the October, it is also position of the sun go in towards the South India, and North India has a dry and high pressure belt. Therefore, air blow from the south to north directions, at the north to south directions. That means directions will be northeast to south west direction. Then start the withdrawal of the monsoon or the retreat of the monsoon. During that means withdrawal of the monsoon started in the month of October. Then on last week of the November, that means monsoon not arrival, but with continuous drought and left whole parts of our country in the last week of the November. Therefore, in the North India coverage and start the winter season after the rainy or the monsoon season. So, and we will also study about the under the season. There are three seasons mainly found in our country: warm and the summer season. And warm and summer season attract to the monsoon and start the monsoon in our country. But a rainy season, that means monsoon season, known as the June, July, August, and the September. This season is also known as the onset of the monsoon season. And in the October, from the second half of the October month, that means after the 15th October, that area is very heated because release of the heat from the earth and high pressure increase on the lower layer on the troposphere. So, when the release of the heat from the earth then not easily goes and spin in the atmosphere, that means hold of the temperature near the surface and heated and warm evaporate air create a very heat and moisture. Therefore, this heat is very oppressive and not tolerable. Therefore, it is also known as the October heat. And after the October heat, start the withdrawal of the monsoon, and it is also firstly left Punjab and Haryana, then Uttarakhand, then UP, then Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, and eastern parts of our country. And it is also back this southwest monsoon and left to the eastern Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh region, and Tamil Nadu and Kerala and Karnataka region. So Kerala and Karnataka has also received heavy rainfall and firstly received in this area, and last rainfall also found and seen and recorded in this area. Therefore, a long period of rainfall in the Kerala and Karnataka regions, Tamil Nadu region and coastal areas, but in the middle area has received very less or moderate types of the rainfall recorded. So, we will also discuss about the distribution of the rainfall and the monsoon, that means heaviest rainfall zone and very scanty rainfall zone. This area is very scanty rainfall zone, but this area is heavy rainfall zone, and a coastal area is also heavy rainfall zone. So, these types of the distribution of the monsoon and rainfall we will also discuss. Next, you have also studied about the advancing and the withdrawal and the retreating of the monsoon. Next, we will also learn about the main features of the season and the major features of the monsoon. We know there are so many features of the monsoon and the season. That means, firstly, cold weather season in our country started, and that means from the November to February. In November, December, January and February, these are 4 months known as the winter season or the cold weather season in India. During this month, very low temperature recorded during the day. Approximately 10 to 15 degrees centigrade temperature recorded, but in the night it is also falling down, and very less temperature, that means 4 to 5 degree centigrade also recorded in the night. So, general or the similarly average temperature recorded during this winter season until that means from the 10 to 20 degree centigrade, but in the night temperature recorded maximum 10 to 15 degree in the night. So these are the characteristics. And firstly, North India, that means plain regions, very cold and a very cold month in this year, that means or the every year is known as the December and January. December and January 2 months is known as the coldest month in the winter season or the years. Next, monsoon season, that means which type of the area month has occurred or the recorded heavy rainfall, that month is known as the rainy season or the monsoon season. During this period, that means June to September, October, this month known as the 4 month known as the monsoon season. In this season, during the day has also recorded high temperature, in the night falling down of the temperature, but create two types of the pressure belt, high and the low. And we know low pressure belt areas in the central parts of the India during the month of the monsoon and the summer season, because a ray of the sun over our head, therefore high temperature recorded and low pressure belt formed in the central parts of India. And in the plain regions has also warm, so therefore air blow from the south to north, from the sea to land. Sea breeze, by the sea breeze we know higher and heavy rainfall also recorded. So during the summer season, high temperature recorded in the particular areas. High temperature, that means highest temperature recorded 50 degrees Celsius in the parts of the Rajasthan, Thar deserts. And in the night temperature suddenly falling down and reaches 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. But in the coastal area has recorded moderate types of the climate. In the coastal areas, moderate types of the climate and temperature and rainfall also recorded, but in the middle portions has temperature during the day very high and in the night very low. So these types of the variation of the temperature recorded during the different season. Next, what are the importance of the monsoon? There are so many importance of the monsoon. Monsoon, that means monsoon help to moderate to climate in the any parts of our country. It is also help in the agricultural sectors. When the monsoon enter in our country, then start the agricultural practices by the farmer and paddy cultivation started during this season. And the monsoon is also important for the traveling sectors. Monsoon is also that means help into moderate types of the temperature and different save from the different types of the disease. So it is also very important and for the navigators, and it is also very important for the farmers and any peoples. Next, Last, we will also discuss about the monsoon as a unifying bond. Monsoon unifying bonds means monsoon bonded all peoples in a one sectors, and all festivals also started, and different religious persons also united, and help each other, and any work also started, agricultural farming started, and so many work started due to the monsoon. So there is great diversity of the climate conditions in India due to the different location and the land relief pattern. As the arrival of monsoon is most welcome all over the countries, monsoon gives relief from the scorching heat, and the monsoon rainfall provides water for the irrigations, and any sectors water level also contain and maintain due to the monsoon and rainfall. Therefore we can say that monsoon just like as a unifying bond and joint all people to each other through the different festival and the work. So this chapter is very important for us, and we will also discuss in the next class any types of the confusion or the confusion works. Thank you to all.